Drivers, start your engine!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Richmond International Speedway for 80 laps of racing in the Miller Lite 400. It's time to begin round number 2 of the chase for the Voltage Cup. We're going to start it again at a short track. This time, crazy Richmond. Had a pretty good truck race, though, I will say. When one caution came out, we had caution after that. Let's see if these guys can keep it green. Starting line of Allison Rogers, Jim 1 in the third on the front row. Benjamin Dion, Tony Green, row 2. Peyton Goodwin, Sam Rogers, row 3. Austin Alves, Ace Rogers, row 4 with Nico Tringali and James Morton in row 5. Sam Rogers, Ace Rogers, the highest starting chasers in the field. Who's going to win here tonight? Will it be a chaser getting a clinch berth in round number 3? We'll find out as the green flag is out. The Miller Lite 400 is underway. Remember that inside line can get a move on here. '51 car will lead the first lap. There's Nico Tringali. Got eliminated last weekend at Homestead. No longer in the chase, but he'll still be racing for that 5th in points. Kerry Davis barely survived. He went from 1st to 9th in points last week. Now he's up here again, maybe trying to get another shot at a win here in the chase. As Allison Rogers continues to lead. Remember, we saw in the truck race, leader pulled away, led a couple laps. Eventually got caught by the 2nd place driver. And then even the 3rd place driver as Davis moves up the 3rd. Tilton's on the inside. And Sean Harple. This guy's the one on the hot streak right now. He won at Champs-Élysées and then he finished 2nd last week at Homestead. Harple could be looking to get another good finish here tonight at Richmond. As Goodwin has caught the back of the 44, that would be for 2nd place. Allison still in the lead. They're not catching up to that 51 car yet. We look at the back at the field. Trying to see who's in the chase still here. I already forgot who got eliminated. I know it was 78. 78 to 4, the 41. And the 44. So Pericles and Kate Rogers way back here. They're not in good shape right now starting off this round. Ace Rogers falling all the way to the back. So is Sam Rogers. There's Carol Morton, Ben Goldberg, Alan Cavanero. Drivers trying to make their way up through the field. Deanna Jones has made her way into the top 10. Her and Benjamin Tilton doing a really good job right now. They are the top chasers on the board. Indeed, the 54-11 and the 52 top 3 chasers running right now. Who is the 4th? That would be Alan Cavanero in the 18 car. We're already on lap 10 of 80 here. Worst chaser right now, Dylan Young. Let's see if we can figure out the other 3. That would probably be Ben Goldberg, Ace Rogers, Kate Rogers, and Sam Rogers. So 5 worst chasers right there. There's Pericles making his way up through the field. They're doing a good job keeping it green. Having a green flag race would be very interesting to see how long they could last. They're doing a good job keeping it green. I forget what lap we had our caution in the truck race. Might have been lap 15. It might have been around this time. Cup drivers are doing a lot better job of keeping it clean. Crandall going to the inside of Davis. That's for 11th. Max Newith up here doing a good job. Austin Alves, Cameron Gaddu. But the 51 is out front. I'm going to look and see. Let's see who's won at short tracks this season. Bristol Dirt went to John Linares. Boston, a hybrid track. I went to Kerry Davis. Rockingham, another hybrid track, went to Carol Morton. Martinsville went to the 51. And now we're at Richmond. The 51 is leading again, looking to go 2 for 2 on short tracks in the chase. And the caution flag is waved. Looks like something with the 91 car. Let's take a looky-see. Indeed, 78 and the 9 are just going to... 78's already in the 91, and the 9 car is just right there, and that sends the 91 around. 9 made some contact, 59 hits the brake. That's the cause of the first caution. Good to see nobody with heavy damage, so we should have everybody still on the lead lap. Let's take you to the race restart. Getting ready to go back green flag racing here at Richmond. It'll be 19 laps down, 61 to go. Allison Rogers, your leader. Cameron Gaddu, second. Peyton Gooden, third. Austin House, fourth. Nico Tringali is fifth. Deanna Jones, sixth. Benjamin Tilton, seventh. Max Newith, eighth. Michael Cavanero, ninth. And Sean Harple rounds out the top 10. Allison has led every lap so far. Green flag back in the air. Will that stay that way? We're about to find out. Can they keep it green from now on? We saw just a small car spin. It's going to single up the field here. And they're already too wide in the back, but that's not a problem. As Gaddu looks to maybe be the second leader on the day. He is right on the bumper of the 51. Now to the inside goes Cameron Gaddu, your Season 5 champion. After Allison leads the first quarter of the race, Gaddu is going to lead the first lap of the second quarter of the race. Cameron Gaddu in that 63 car to the lead. These guys were hoping for big things this season to make the chase, get another championship. Didn't go the way they wanted it to. But now they're in the lead here at Richmond, as we have another caution. And Mike Mellon with heavy damage. He is smoking. Sean Harple's got some back end damage. And this is where the cautions breed more cautions. Oh, and this happened. Whoa, 47-23 actually went down pit road. What happened here? Contact made between the 77 and the 20. Sends the 77 down into the 47. I don't know what Jim Warren the third went down pit road for. I'm guessing he had already gone down. Yeah, 23 was already down pit road. And oh my goodness, 77. He's just going to come back on the track. He arcs it the wrong way. Amato gets a piece, and Mike Mellon has nowhere to go. Huge damage on the 14. That might end the day at the 77 too. We don't know. Well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for your race restart. Getting ready to go back green flag racing here. 27 laps will be complete. Mike Mellon, the only one to retire. Sean Harple going to continue. Jim Morton, the third, is a lap down for unknown reasons. He pit under green. I don't really know what's up with that. Anyway, Gaddu's your leader. Allison Rogers second. Austin House third. Tilton fourth. Goodwin fifth. Tringali sixth. Jones seventh. Newirth eighth. Michael Cavanero ninth. And Chris Carano was 10th. Green flag back out. 23 car is up to speed, so this should be an interesting restart. 23 gets a better jump than the 63, and the 59 will go right on back by for the race lead. Oh, and we already got a crash in the back. I saw Beeson hit the wall hard. Caution's out. 23 is going to get his lap back. 51 is the leader. Sam Rogers looks like he might have been involved. Nope. No, Nathan Rogers is smoking. And something huge happened to the 00 car. He is gone already. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. And they're just going to go 3 wide on the restart. Not the best moves. 00 gets out of shape. And Tony Green just nowhere to go. And, oh, man. There's Nathan Rogers. Sam Rogers nowhere to go. Andrew Rich is going to get a piece of that. And then Beeson and Nate are both smoking. They're both done. That's a tough break for those two. Everybody else seems to do okay. We saw something happen to the 91. Just a little apron catch. Oh, yeah, just a little apron catch. Whoa, the 91 got super loose right there. Anyway, let's take you to the restart. You're ready to go back green. Nathan Rogers, Michael Beeson, both out of the race. Jim Warren third, back on the lead lap. Top 10 rundown. Allison Rogers in the lead. Austin Alves second. Cameron Gaddu third. Benjamin Dillon fourth. Nico Tringali fifth. Deanna Jones sixth. Peyton Goodwin seventh. Max Newman eighth. Michael Cavanero ninth. And Chris Carando was 10th. Chasers in the top 10. Deanna Jones and Benjamin Tilton. Tilton still looking for that first win on the year. Green flag back out. 33 laps down. Are we going to have another quick go caution, or are we going to manage to get this thing going green for a little bit? So far, so good. Austin Alves to the bottom for the race lead. Forget if Austin was the one that won this race last season or not. We're going to make it a lap at least. We are at least going to make it a lap as Tilton will move up to second place. So far, so good here. Al's going to lead. Tilton behind. These two have won a lot of races in this series. Chingrally is up to third. Jones has been falling back a little bit here in the top 10. Carol Morton, Kate Rogers trying to get into the top 10. John Ayers, Nick Pericles all up here. Battle for the lead. Tilton to the bottom, looking for the lead on Alves. This could be a critical lap led for this 11 team. 11 team hasn't won yet all season, trying to get a win to get into round number 3. There's 2 road courses in that round, and they know road courses are very good for them. Heck, they're good everywhere, and they know Dover's that hybrid track, and they want to do really good at Dover. So they want to get in now. They don't want to have to worry about St. Gildas. Last season they had to worry about it to get into the next round. This season they want nothing to do with it. Alves going to look back to the bottom for the lead. They're going to hit lap 40 this time. By will be halfway through the race. 16 side by side with the 11 is going to lead that lap. Tringali in third. Carando up to fourth. Santos is up to fifth. And Carol Morton has cracked into the top 10. She's in ninth. See Tony Green with damage here. Some others, Ben Goldberg, Sam Rogers not having the best night now. Same goes for Ace Rogers. Dylan Young's got him back into the top 30. He's having a run he needs, especially when they are going to head to a road course next week. Dylan feels a little more confident now that they won at Papyrus as far as the road courses go, so he's got to be hoping for a good finish here. Al starting to pull away a little bit from the rest of the field. Tringali now going to go to the inside of Tilton. That's going to be for second. Santos up to fourth. 44 team had a really good race last week at Homestead in the early stages. We're leading a couple laps. Once they got passed by Sam Rogers, though, it was all downhill. Tilton not going to give up second place this easily. He's still right on the bumper of that 44 car as the 16 of Austin Alves starts to pull away. So far, 2 cautions here tonight. 3 cautions, actually. 3 cautions here tonight at Richmond. Doing a good job keeping it clean right now. Austin's about to catch the 65 of Tony Green. I could see this 65 causing a caution holding up the field. They are way faster than this 65 car on the straights. Al's about to catch him now. Tilton in a steady second place. Carando's moved up to fourth. Lots of people that aren't in the chase up here in the top five. Tilton, the only one up here. Carol Morton down to 8th with John Linares in 10th. Tony Green going to get passed easily by Alves and Tilton. Rest of the field should hopefully get by him easily as well. Gadoo might get held up a little bit here. Green sees him coming. He's trying to get to the outside to avoid any trouble here. And Gadoo's going to get stuck right behind the 65. Gadoo's going to fall back here. He'll get back down to the bottom now, though he has fallen to 8th place. Whoa, John Linares gets a little dicey there. He's got sideways. Austin Alves, though, still in the race lead. This track is very fast. Sure to come back for the new series. It's just a ton of fun overall. .30 laps to go. Austin still in the race lead. Haven't had a caution in a while. It's a very good job by these guys. You can see Tony Green getting held up. Alan Cavanero getting held up. Looks like the field's going to get by the 65 car pretty easily here. Sean Harple's doing a pretty good job with all that back end damage he's got. Oh, he's going to get a little dicey there with the 65. But everybody's going to get by this 65 car just fine. Sam Rogers was involved in that incident, and he's down here in 38th. He must not be happy after winning last week at Homestead. Austin Alves, though, in the lead. They cleared the 65 cleanly. They should be good to go here for the rest of this race. There's some passing here and there. That's about it. So Allison Rogers now fallen to 11th outside the top 10. Tringali and Carando have been exchanging third place here and there. Tilton staying in second. Alves still the leader. And Tilton wants to get to this 16 car. Alves would be looking for his first win on the season and his 12th of his career. Could he get it done here tonight? Question is, when will the 65 get caught again? And depending how the 65 is caught, could that hold up the 16? Right now, Tilton is gaining, but gaining extremely slowly. Anyway, we're going to take a break here, and I'll be back for the finish. Back here at Richmond, 20 laps to go. Alves going to get to the inside of Tony Green easily. Tilton's going to catch him on the back straight away. He should be good to go. He is. Most of the top 5 has been settled out. Battle for 6, though, between Neuwirth, Gadoo, and Carol Morton. John Linares up to 9th. Pericles up to 10th. Tony Green getting cleared easily yet again. Tilton lost a little ground that last lap time on the 16. Tilton gaining, but not gaining enough. 54. Deanna Jones has fallen quite a bit since she was up there near the top 10 earlier tonight. See, Dylan Young's had the bad luck. He's been stuck back here for the whole race. Jim Warner III probably really happy he got that lap back up here and racing in the top 30 now. Sean Harple's doing a crazy job. I don't know how he's racing this good with all that damage on the back end. Zachary Rogers has slowly made his way up through the field tonight. He's going to take 10th spot away from John Linares. Slow and steady. He's looking at a good run right now. Pericles up to 8th. No other changes here in the top 10. Let's take a look who got the best lap time tonight. Was the 16 of Austin Alves. Carando second, Morton third. Harple. Look at that. Sean Harple fourth fastest time. And Zachary Rogers actually has the fifth fastest time. That explains why the 3 car is so good. Moving his way up through the field. But Linares holds on to 10th. That would also explain the 77 machine, who's now up to 25th. With all that back-end damage. Kerry Davis looking for 23rd on. Colby Alves is now. Harple, I'm sorry. Got a little loose. Cavanero's going to dive to the bottom. Adam Rogers looking for 21st on Greg Lyons. Rogers trying his best. He got by the 55, but now he's wondering why he can't get back by him. Carol Morton ends up winning out on 6th place. They've been single file, pretty much spaced out now. Nobody's been able to catch anybody. Amato passing Brenda Rogers for 17th. 10 laps to go at the line. Austin Alves looking for career win number 12. I believe he did win here last season. Are they going to catch Tony Green one more time? It looks like they will. '16 car, though, not going to catch the back end of the field. Tilton starting to gain in some ground here again. He's probably hoping that 65 car gets caught a certain way. He wants a chance at this win, get into the next round. Slowly but surely, 11 car catching up. Same can be said for the 44. 44 is catching up even faster than the 11 is. Tilton just hoping and praying that Alves catches him. Tilton didn't gain any ground that last lap, but Tringali still did. Tilton hoping it happens in a corner. Doesn't look like it's going to. 5 laps to go. Al's going to catch him in the same place he's caught him all night. Going in the 1. Tilton going to do the same thing he did last time, but he gets a better run off the corner this time. 4 laps to go. Sam Rogers back here at the back of the field. Don't think Alves is going to catch him. Yeah, Alves is not going to catch those drivers. Tilton got by fairly easily, but he doesn't have the car or the time to catch Austin. 3 laps to go here. Carando, though, doing a great job. I think this might be one of Carando's best races, running in 4th place. 2 laps to go here in the Miller Lite 400. Alves about to make even bigger history. Going to extend that wins record from 11 And possibly now up to 12. He's just got 1.5 more laps to go here. White flag in the air, this time by at Richmond. Into turn 1 for the last time. Tilton not gaining any more ground. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. And coming off a turn 4, Austin Alves will get his 12th career win. He wins the Miller Lite 400. That is career win number 12, extending the record from 11 to 12. Now, still, the nearest driver is 4 wins away. And I think Alves might have just finally locked up that wins record. I don't see anybody catching him as far as that goes. Tilton's going to get second, Tringali third, Corando fourth, Santos fifth, Carol Morton sixth, Pericles 7th, Cameron going to do 8th, Newworth 9th, and John Linares will round out the top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's race. Trucks got their second to last off week next week as the Cup cars will head to Road America. See you guys then.